Okay, here we go. I want to share with you an amazing story. In 1996, the U.S. space shuttle went up into space, and it was transporting a satellite into space. During the operation, the tether broke. The tether is a super long cable-like instrument that holds the satellite. The tether broke. This is up in space. This is all caught on film. The tether, I have some notes in front of me, so I was looking down for a second. Let me grab my notes because I don't want to make a mistake. The tether was 12 miles long. So the tether is up in space all by itself because it broke off. 12 miles long. The astronauts saw everything. They were filming it. It's all on film. Now, what happened next? Tons and tons of UFOs started flying around the tether. Upwards of 50 of them. That's correct, 50. They were flying slowly around the tether as a lot of time passed by. Some of the UFOs were 2 to 3 miles long. Can you think about that? 2 to 3 miles long. The astronauts saw everything, and they admitted it on their communication to Houston. People in Houston saw everything. They heard all of the communication about all of these UFOs. Let's continue because it gets even more interesting. Some of these UFOs might not have been spaceships. Some of them were looking like life forms. This might be hard to believe. I don't blame you. I'm not judging you. I'm asking you to be patient, to open up your mind, and to ask God if He created life forms that live in space. I saw the film with my own eyes. It is very interesting, very surreal, very spiritual type feeling inside of me. Some of them looked like UFOs, but some of them looked like life forms, like there's actual life forms living out in space. And before you say, Garrett, that's impossible, well, we have life forms living under the water in the ocean. Now that seems impossible. We have life forms living up in the sky. We call them birds. That seems impossible. We have life forms that live out in the burning hot desert with no water. That seems impossible. We have life forms that live near volcanoes. That seems impossible. And we even have lions that live up in the mountains. They're called mountain lions. That seems impossible. So, before you be too judgmental, let's ask God to teach us more, to guard us from deceptions, to help us to find more truth, to help us to dig and dig and dig until we can find out, did He actually create life forms in space? Anyway, this video was amazing. They floated and flew around the tether for a long time, all different shapes and sizes, upwards of 3 miles wide. Praise God. All right.